Okay, hey guys, I'm back. This is the second part of, we're talking about attachment styles, and we were kind of showing as an example of insecure anxiety attachment, which is what I'm, thinking Ed is, displaying in something I didn't say, but, I said it, but not kind of in depth, but this is just something that, this is our associated experiences of how we learned, relationships, how they are, right? And we pick up these defense mechanisms to protect ourselves from discomfort. And one of those attachment styles that we, is there's three insecure. One is anxious, one is avoidant, and one is disorganized, or I like to call it fearful. All right, so I watched this uh, earlier today, so I don't remember all what's in this clip, so I'm just gonna play it, react to it, and we're just gonna go with it and have some fun. Hopefully, things work out and they can kind of talk and connect and resolve and be vulnerable with each other and get on the same page. All right, here we go. I've got buckets of love and I've got buckets of doubt. You only miss me when I'm not around. By the way, I love this guy's backyard.
I texted Liz, and Liz agreed to come over so we can talk, and I'm really nervous. We haven't talked since our fight in Vegas, and I miss her. Everything reminds me of her, like everything. Every song. I'm in my bedroom, my sheets smell like her. I love Liz, I want to be with her, and I just want to reconcile and see how we can communicate better. Because she is what I want. I want to know that I'm what she wants, forever. So I got the champagne, the wine.
Just really quick, so that forever, like he wants that stability, that loyalty that she'll never go away, forever.
A fire, okay. There she is. How are you?
Vegas was tricky. Dinner with Tiffany was tense. I definitely didn't feel comfortable talking to her. I saw the eye rolls, I saw the face, and then at the club, I heard Tiffany and the comments the friend was saying, giggling, chatting, can't you just find someone your age? I was sitting right next to her. It was very disrespectful. And when Ed was asking me what was going on, I didn't want to open up about it, but he kept pushing for it, and that bothers me. It really does bother me. So I just shut him out, didn't listen to him anymore, and he really kept pushing it to the point where I went online, bought a ticket to go home because of how he was acting at night.
Okay. So if you watch the other video, it kind of confirms what you already kind of talked about, that she didn't leave because of what happened. She left because he kept pushing, wanting to make sure that it wasn't something he did, and he wanted to make sure that the stability of a relationship is still there. And it's like we just kind of said earlier, a lot of times this anxious attachment style will sabotage a relationship that it's like that person who keeps calling to make sure everything's okay, and then it'll just push them away from, and then that's kind of what it did to Liz. It pushed her out of Las Vegas where they were at. Now I don't think it was healthy for her to leave, but it tells me that it was, that it was pretty constant that she felt like she had to leave instead of just getting another room or, going somewhere else for an hour or two, taking a break, and then coming back and talking about it. That's why I'm kind of inclined to think that she kind of has some habits of avoidant attachment style. Okay, let's keep watching.
How are you?
So I've been thinking a lot about us. And, can we talk about Vegas?
Vegas is very hard for me to talk about.
Okay. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to. I just want to, apologize. What happened at the club wasn't fair to you. And I don't know how you feel. I think we're not very good communicators.
I don't disagree on that topic specifically.
And I would add the communication is talking about they're maybe not comfortable. She is maybe not. I think he is more, but she is not comfortable yet talking about those emotional things with him because that trust has not been built there, maybe, or that guarded, being guarded is not. She didn't want to take it down, and plus, in that sounds like in that situation, she just got her feelings hurt. So, like we've kind of talked about in our videos before, when you're getting hurt, you're emotional, you're sad, you're kind of in it, you're not kind of rational, you're trying to process and think what's going on, and this is an unusual relationship because of the age. It doesn't mean it's not going to work out or it won't work out, but there are some added challenges when you have someone in, like, there's a 25-year age gap. We're kind of in different stages of life, and I know Big Ed is, he said it himself, he's kind of like a big kid. He's kind of immature in those different ways. He's so it's not saying it won't work out. It's just different challenges. So we'll see how it keeps going.
There's a time and a place to speak about things and discuss them.
I got that. I talk too much. So when I get upset, I don't use this, I use this. And what you do is you pull back. And because you shut down, it made me feel like I thought you were mad at me, but I couldn't shut up. I couldn't let it go. And I paid the price. Like, when you left.
It's all what he said there. Really good insight, Big Ed.
I actually had a panic attack.
And what I imagine when he said I felt in this panic attack, and I felt hurt, and at that moment, she probably wasn't thinking of that. She just wanted to escape and not have to deal with things in that moment. And I imagine she probably feels guilt right now.
I feel bad for leaving, but I didn't expect this. My defense mechanism is shutting down, and I want to be left alone. I would hope that he would understand that, but he's not really listening to how I feel, and that's definitely hard. I'm sorry.
So really quick, what I would suggest these two couples to do is to get on the same page. So when there is something that comes up that is discomfortable or painful, in ahead of time, how do you want to resolve it? Like Big Ed said, I like to resolve things here and now. Liz, I know you like to go shut down. I wouldn't say shut down, but you just want to avoid the conflict altogether. Maybe come back to it. What can we do? What do you want to do? And just kind of get on the same page so Ed doesn't push her away. But I gotta say, if you're a fan of the show, Ed has shown a lot of this insecurity attachment style, and Liz has kind of managed it pretty well. Like, she'll be reassuring a lot, and making him comforted, and it hasn't been too exhausting for her. So we'll see how it goes. But that's what I would suggest for these two, because if they can do that, and then they can stay constant with that and find that balance between the two, he will finally start feeling more secure in a relationship. She'll start feeling more secure in the relationship. She'll put her guard down. He can stop asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?" And they can just kind of be more comfortable with each other, and then grow together.
You're a really good person. You're a really good boyfriend. You don't listen. But I know I could open up more. I want to work on this relationship.
And me too. I just want you to be happy. Am I what you want?
So, really quick, first she answers that. Now, so that's a kind of a probing, like, am I what you want? Reassure me, you know? And like I said, she had some really good insight there, and as long as they are committed to the relationship and work on it, it can work out.
Am I who you want to be with? And I mean, like, not today, not next week. Am I your forever?
I feel like the relationship was very rushed, but yeah, I want you. But as far as forever, I don't think that's a fair question to ask me still so soon. But yeah, you are what I want.
And really quick, I would say that is a very mature way to put everything, and a very good way to put it without hurting his feelings. So good job, Liz.
It's kind of hard to believe in forever. I'm 2 marriages in and stubborn. But he has a huge heart, and he became such a great friend and then best friend. I don't want to walk away from this relationship.
Would Teddy be mad if you came over and stuff like
All right, I'm gonna stop there. I think they go over and just cuddle, and then that's kind of the end of it. So it worked out for Ed, and I'm happy to hear that. For right now, they kind of shoot things like six months ago, so who knows if they're still together? I wonder. But I just kind of want to share this opportunity to talk about the certain attachment styles and what it kind of looks like ongoing, and and I'll kind of continue to make these videos and do these kind of dissecting the dynamics and things like that, because I think it's fun. I like to kind of dissect things and talk about them. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you found this somewhat entertaining and maybe informative in some way. But you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. All right.